Hello, authors. So today what we're going to do is work on another book. If you have not finished your How to Build a Snowman book, or if you're not done with your How to Brush Your Teeth book, please go back and finish them. Make sure that you've added color and details and maybe some extra words to those books before you get started on this one. And this one is going to be, let's see if you can tell what it is by taking a look at the planning page. So here are the steps, and we could sound out this too. B-A-K. I know that the A says its name because there's a silent helper E at the end that tells the A to say its name. B-A-K. Bake cookies. How to bake cookies. So, but if I don't know how to spell cookies or bake, I can totally, I know you also know a lot about the letters and what sounds they make. So if you say your words very slowly and write down each sound you hear in the words, you can write your own stories too. But today we're going to do this together. And so we're going to start with our cover. And what I wanted to show you was, so this is my How to Build a Snowman cover. And you can see that I added some color, and I added like some details of birds and maybe the sun peeking through the clouds and some leaves and some wind. And that's just a detail that makes it so that my readers might want to pick it up and read it, as opposed to a page where, like my How to Brush My Teeth book, I haven't added any color to that. And it's a pretty good book, but I just haven't taken the time to color yet. So I would not actually start my How to Bake Cookies book yet because I still have some work to do on my illustrations for my How to Brush My Teeth book. But I'm going to show you some ideas for, that's why I showed you the cover of that book. I wanted to show you this one. So this is how to make lemonade. And look at this girl. She put a picture in on the cover, which is nice, but we're not going to do that. But I could also draw all the things that I needed to make cookies. She needed lemons to make lemonade, and a pitcher, and some sugar, and a pan, and a spatula, and then like mixing bowls and things like that. So, and then I found also another book that looked really interesting. I wanted to pick this one up and read it because look, all the people are smiling and they're happy. And the title of this book is How to Make a Mud Pie. So I want to make sure that I show what I'm going to make because that looks delicious. I want to make a mud pie. So I want to have my cookie cover maybe look like somebody's going to want to really read this book to learn how to make cookies. First, we're going to sound out our title. So this says how to. We're going to write the word bake. A, the letter A, bake. How to bake, and then k. I'm going to make an uppercase letter on all of, on the first letter of each one of the words in my title, because that's what authors do. Do you notice how this is an uppercase letter? This is an uppercase letter, that one is too, and so is this one. How to bake k. I know it's O-O. Cook. Okay. Cookie. So I'd write the E. Z. Okay. So that is the kindergarten way of writing bake cookies. We just sound it out and we write all of the sounds that we hear in the words. This says written and illustrated by, I'm going to write my name, you write yours. Miss Olson is my name. And as a writer, I write the words in my book, and as an illustrator, I draw the pictures. So my first job is to draw an interesting picture for the cover. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw all of the ingredients that I might need to bake cookies, or all of the tools as well. And so at my house, I don't know if you have one of these, but I have a mixer. And my mixer looks something like this. And then it has a bowl, like right here. And then there is like a mixer whisk kind of looking thing that comes down and it goes into the bowl. And then it has, to turn it on, it's got a knob on the side. And then for sure I'm going to need a bowl to put all of the ingredients in. I know that by looking at the pictures that they're putting some eggs in the cookies. So I will put some eggs here. They kind of look like the cookies themselves. So I will want to have, I'll make my cookie sheet a little bit bigger than that. I'm going to want to have an oven for sure, because I have to bake my cookies. So there's the handle for my oven. Here is the top part that'll have controls on it. And then on this part up here, there will be some burners that we put our pans on. Okay, and then let's see, what else do I need? I need some sugar. I know that cookies need sugar. And I also need some measuring cups to measure out how much sugar. And then I'm gonna probably need some butter. So I'll put a stick of butter. I can come back. I know the shapes of the things, so I can come back and color them the colors that they should be. I'm just doing a quick sketch, and then I'm going to move on to my planning page. So one of the things that I had my students do is, it's kind of tricky to fold this, isn't it? I had them number the steps. Here's step 1, here's step 2, and here's step 3. So that when we go to put our pages together, this will be step 1, and you'll do that tomorrow. But we're going to start out with how to bake cookies. So we look at the picture, and we need to make sure that our words match our picture. So what they're doing is they are stirring the ingredients, or mixing the ingredients. Why don't we write mix? First, I makes the I sound. Mix. Mix. That's an X. So first, mix the, oh, that's a sight word. We know how to write that. T-H-E. Mix the ingredients. Oh my goodness, that is a very big word. But it's okay because we know our sounds, right? So we're going to just say it slowly and write each sound. Ingredients. I, N, ing, ingredient, E, ingredient, S, ingredients. Mix the ingredients. Next, what do you think they drew a picture of the oven? So we'll say next, put in. Oh, that's one of our sight words we're learning this week. Put in a V. Oh, there's a V. U-V, of, U, of, an. There we go. I put a punctuation mark at the end, and I did it on my other sentence too. So sometimes when you write a how-to book, you want to tell the reader that you're teaching how to do the certain thing. Maybe you want to teach them a tip. And that's what I think I'm going to have them remember on this last step is last, don't forget sprinkles, because sprinkles are a really important part of cookies, aren't they? Last, we're going to write don't. D-D-O-O-N. Don. N. T. Don't. T. Don't forget. F. Oh, that's a F. F makes the F. Or. I know O-R spells or. Forg. Ooh, I have to squeeze my letters in here. Forget. You might want to move down for your word forget. Last, don't forget sprinkles. S-P, spur, R, ing, N, K, K, sprinkle, Z. And then I'm going to put an exclamation point because I feel like I really mean that you shouldn't forget sprinkles because they're such an important part of making cookies. I love sprinkles. They make the cookies look fantastic. Okay, so we are finished, and now your job is to go back and add some color so that your readers are going to want to pick up this book and read how you're going to teach them how to make or bake cookies. All right, I can't wait to see your writing how to bake your cookies.